the Mobile County Public School website. You would click on our students. I'm going to click on our staff. We're going to scroll down till we get to Clever. Log in with Active Directory. Here you see already Flocabulary. Click on Flocabulary. There's language arts. You have an activity in language arts to do with making inferences. You have video to watch. Just push play. You have vocabulary cards and vocabulary game. There's more reading practice, and you have a quiz. Everyone needs to take the quiz. You also have math activities in here. I have to click more. There's math. This week's objective is the coordinate plane. So you have a video to watch. You have vocabulary here. But you also have a quiz that is going to be available on the 7th, which is Thursday. Last week's objective was exponents. There's the quiz. You have the video, vocabulary card, and games. 2 weeks ago, we had order of operations. So, there's a video and a quiz with that. Now, I'm going to exit out of Flocabulary, and we're going to go to Studies Weekly. Studies Weekly is the red icon. This is Social Studies and Reading. You can click here for 5th grade, or you can come down here and click on the 5th grade brochure. This is set up just like your Scholastic News. Now your screen is going to look different from mine, but we have worked on week 20, 21, 22. This week we're on week 23. Now I'm going to click on 21. And this is what yours should look like. Here you have your main article, The Trail of Tears. You can click your icon here, your play icon.
As the United States grew both in size and with people,
it'll play for you.
Began claiming land that...
You also have a video on each article that you can watch. This is what's important over here. This is your table of contents. Each one of these is an article. You need to read your article. Again, it'll play it for you. It will also have video. You need to click on each one of these and read the entire article. Now, as you're reading the article, you will also have practice questions. These practice questions are going to be the same questions that are going to be on your test when you get finished. So, there's another article on compassion. This one is pretty short. You still have some questions down here. Make sure you read your questions, answer your questions, go back in your passage and make sure you find your correct answer. You have Old Ironside, that's about the ships, the warships, the national anthem. There's a question on your test about that as well. There's a question about Dolly Madison. This is just a map of the Trail of Tears. You have your legend here with your different tribes. Then this one talks about the code talkers, the Choctaw code talkers. Now, once you have done all that, you've practiced your questions here, you come over here and you click on Take Test. And it's going to open your test up for you. Click whatever you think your answer is. It says, who wrote the country's national anthem? Okay, I know it was Francis Scott Key. Okay, we also read about Francis Scott Key in your Studies Weekly. If you're not quite sure, all you have to do is click on publications and you'll go back to your publication, or click the back button. You can go back and find your answer. You can come back here and change your answer if you want to. But once you finish all of your questions, you must hit finish test. All right, boys and girls, I hope this helps you. Some of you have not even started on your studies weekly, and we're on the 4th studies weekly. These are for your reading and your social studies grades. I really need you to try your hardest. Read your articles. Let the computer read it out loud to you. Go back and find your answers in your selection.